Yo, and welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I'm going to be going through the best kind of warm-up routine for Warzone, what you guys can do. Now, this does apply if you do have Black Ops 6. If you don't have Black Ops 6, what I recommend you doing is maybe playing a bit of Plunder or something like that just before you get into Warzone so you can kind of prepare. So let's kind of go through the thought process and what we need to do. First of all, we go into a private game. Now, the next thing we want to do is set up the lobby, okay? So I recommend playing a free-for-all. Then we pick any map. I'm going to pick Babylon for this example. Then this is the most important setting, okay? Time doesn't really matter. Let's just put it to now for, say, 20 minutes. Score we'll put to about let's say about 500. Okay, match start time again just low as possible, doesn't really matter. The next thing you want to do, and this is where it gets really important specifically for Warzone, okay, your health. Okay, this is multiplayer health. What we want to do is we want to put it on 250 points. Why? Because we're trying to reenact Warzone where you have normal health and you have armor plates, which is 50 per armor plate. Okay, so now we have 250 points for health. You're going to see it makes a big difference. Okay, for minimap, we're just going to put it on directional. Constant is what we're supposed to do, but it's actually bugged. I don't know if it works now, but directional is what you want because it's constant is bugged, and that's literally it. We go through. If you want, again, if you run out of ammo and stuff like that, you could put your field upgrade on, for example, times 10. And stuff like that. So why do I want to do that? So that when you play the game, you actually are able to get your field upgrade really quick. And then what you do is go to your class setup. As you can see, these are just my rank play for multiplayer. I have my Warzone warm-up class. So what I'm doing here is I'm having the class setup that I would normally use in Warzone, which is the XM4 and the Jackal. Okay, so now we're going to go through. Next thing is we go to the bots. You can put as many bots as you want, and I'm going to put 10. I think 10's a nice number. Another thing people ask me is, you know, difficulty. For me personally, recruit's fine. Why? Because we're not trying to go up against good players right now. We're trying to warm up our shot and certain mechanics. So let's just keep it on recruit and start the game. I'll catch you guys in a second. Okay, now we're in the game. Let's just imagine we just come back from work or school, wherever it may be, and you know we're not really warmed up right now. Okay, it's on keyboard and mouse. Let me quickly change that. What's it doing now? Okay, controller. There you go. So we just came back. You know, our hands are cold, stuff like that. We want to warm up against bots. Why? We're trying to work on our initial shots. So the first thing I would always say is work on your centering. When you start off, work on your centering. And what is our centering? Well, this is a little bit weird for me because I'm obviously playing. You know, I'm used to multiplayer. So for me, the 250 health I still get used to a little bit. That is the one thing I will say gets a little bit weird. Is if you guys play Black Ops 6 and Warzone, you know, getting used to the health could be a little bit weird. So just try to, you know, try to do your best when you can. But as we go through, you see we go across and we're just warming up a little bit. So now, why is it important to warm up? Every single time I shoot a bot, I'm essentially getting one rep closer to kind of working on my aim, okay? So you can now work on specific things. So the first thing I'm going to do is work on my centering. Again, what is centering? You see this crosshair here? What my centering is doing and what it actually is making sure your crosshair is set up where you expect your opponents to be. For example, as I go around this corner, if my crosshair is like this, you see as we see this opponent, if I aim in and shoot, I'm not going to hit him. So I have to look up and then start shooting, okay? So what centering is making sure the time where you see the opponent and your crosshair are very close together. So when I see my opponent, you see how my aim is on him, I aim in and shoot. So what you're trying to do is use your crosshair, put it where you expect people to be. So we go through, my crosshair's right there, and I expect him to be there. And then as you start to move a bit more, as you slide a bit more, if you have good centering, you're gonna realize as you move, your crosshair should move with you. They should work together. So your left stick and your right stick are essentially working together, okay? Now, whether you're, you know, a really good player, whether you're new to the game, whatever stage of the game you are, you want to always kind of practice your centering because it's one of those things that, you know, you're just always going to work on. It's such an important variable. Now, the more movement you get, the faster you get, you're going to have to kind of be snappy with your centering. So it's not like something you just learn once and you kind of forget about. It's something you're constantly trying to improve. The best players in the world, if you actually watch them, I'll give you a perfect example in Warzone specifically, Diaz Biffle. He's someone that I watch and I think has exceptional centering. Now, not taken away from anyone else. Obviously, all the top Warzone players have great centering, right? But him specifically, when I watch him, I do believe his centering is one of the best attributes to his game, okay? As well as other things, but his centering is unbelievable. So now we go through, like, right, let's, for example, the first 20 shots. Obviously, we're going to 30 now. Let's just work on our centering. So we go through, work on our centering as I go through. And you're just going to start to warm that up a little bit, okay? Now, the next thing you can say is, right, this is where I want you guys to be a little bit more creative and think, right, what do I struggle with, okay? So be a little bit independent, say, right, what do I struggle with? So, for example, for me, I'm going to say, you know what I want to be a bit better at? It's not even struggle. What I want to be better at is the ability to drop shot in gunfights, because sometimes I don't do that. So I'm going to go through every gunfight I have. I'm going to drop shot. Now, why is this important? Because right now all we're doing is training our muscle memory to drop shot, so that when the opportunity arrives in game, I'm more comfortable because I've done it now 50 times before I play. So you're essentially warming up your mechanics that you may use in game, okay? That's just things like that. Now, I'm not going to do the whole process here, but I might do 30 drop shots. I might do 50 drop shots. I keep going, and then I work on something else. So the next thing I might work on is controlling the gunfight. For me, this is one of the most important variables in Warzone. Let's go through it. So the way I'm going to control the gunfight is I want to kill people without getting shot. So how am I going to do that? I'm going to shoot them, back away, camera them, like that. You see what we just did there? That's me practicing controlling the gunfight. So this is one of the most important skills in Warzone, is about cameraing opponents, playing your life, and then pushing them again. Because you essentially want to kill them without taking much damage so you can kill the rest of the players, okay? Again, it's just about making scenarios that you kind of commonly come up against in your own game, okay? So another example could be, you know, maybe I can leave this game, maybe I could put it on veteran, maybe I put it on 1v4 and veteran, and I kind of practice solo squads. Let me show you guys how that would work out. Catch you guys in a second. So now you can see that end of the game, and we're going to go through, and I'm like, right, let me just try something else. I'm just thinking, what's something I want to improve on? I really want to improve in solo squads. So I'm like, right, how about I put 4 veteran bots against me, and my challenge is to not only get the kill, but to get the kill without taking any damage. So the reason I put it on TDM instead of free-for-all is because they're actually going to work together, and it's going to be a little bit difficult. So I've actually never done this drill. Again, this is just me thinking out loud while recording. What's something I can practice? So I'm more of a multiplayer guy. If you guys kind of watch the channel, I'm mainly a Black Ops 6 rank play kind of guy in terms of content. So Warzone's kind of something I used to play a lot, but I'm trying to get back into it. So these are things I'm actually going to start doing to improve. So let's go through it together. I did forget to put the radar on. Let me end that because I think the radar's good, because right now I'm not using my headset. Oh, we can leave it off. We can leave it off. So right now I go through. You see I back away and I'm going across. You see I'm just trying to like get kills without dying. Actually, let me end it. Why? Because I don't have the health or the radar. Let me put the radar on and the health and we'll run it back. We're back, and here you go. So what we have now is a 1v4, radar on, but I can't take any damage. So right now you see it in this situation, you see I get trapped. That's not what I want to be in. So I want to be in scenarios where I'm able to control it. So we're going to go through and say, right, how about now? I go up top, see the first guy, going to wait. As soon as we kill him, you see we back away, reposition, look for the second guy. And again, yes, radar's on these situations. You see I'm getting shot right there. That's not what I want. So I'm going to go through, get across. I'm one shot, go across. Just about playing my life. Again, these are just situations I make in my head. Maybe the more I play, the more kind of drills I make and stuff like that. But you can just see how I'm able to kind of separate the opponents, and this is just a skill set I'm trying to develop. So yes, this isn't exactly perfect. You can obviously try different things, but this is the first time I'm kind of making this drill up. But the point is you can make different drills to work on different skill sets. So if my job is to not get shot at all, you can see how I'm repositioning. Imagine I'm armoring up right now. You see I'm going to go through, so they're chasing me as a squad, so I'm going to go across. Wait here. Again, just kind of play my life, and I'm trying to isolate them. So what do? So I go around, let's take my time, man. Bro, this is actually like I'm playing Warzone right now, I'm not gonna lie. So go through, we take out one, instantly back away. And you can see there's 4 veteran plays. This isn't the easiest thing. This guy's by himself, go across, trying to separate. Again, just things like that. Again, this is the first time doing it. I'm getting fried by these guys, by the way. It's kind of hard talking while playing, bro. These spots aren't even easy. This is the first time playing veteran as well. They're not easy, bro. They're not easy. Go through, camera him, take him out, go across, look for a second. See, all right, I'm gonna take this guy out real quick. Instantly we turn around, fight the third. So again, I was going to say it again, this is just a random drill I made up, but you can see how you can kind of replicate it in game. And other ones, for example, let's say I struggle with movement, right? Or struggle with whatever I'm struggling with, I'll just think, okay, what could I do? You know, maybe I can slide backwards every time, or every time I have a gunfight, I have to reposition, stuff like that. You can see I got iridescent in rank play, in multiplayer. It was doing things like this, more multiplayer based. So now I'm trying to find things for rank play for Warzone to help you guys improve. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Again, this is the first kind of video like that. If you guys want to see more like this, I'm really interested to get back into the Warzone scene and try my best to help you guys improve. So my biggest goal is to provide entertainment and education, kind of mix it together and just give you guys the best content out there so you guys can improve, you guys can reach your PR. So if you guys can do me a massive favor, drop a like, subscribe, but also the most important thing, comment down below what you would like to see. I may not be able to respond to every single comment, but I'm able to see every single comment, and I'll be able to kind of, you know, use what you guys say and kind of put together a plan to make you guys better. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, subscribe, catch you guys for another one tomorrow. Peace.